All right, sorry about the other day about the um sorry about the other day of the all right, so part 16 is here, so all right, I did it. This is 10 o'clock right now PM, so I'm gonna continue with the Texas Roadhouse. All right, so I stopped here with Texas Roadhouse, so I'm gonna read right now. Don't you know about the Texas Roadhouse? Can't you check it out? Lively Shane Steakhouse, serving American fare with a southwestern spin and my Texas fiend Decker. Okay, so okay, so okay, so earlier today, I went to Applebee's today, and it was like so good. I could have just done Applebee's there if I have to. Okay, so for Texas Roadhouse, okay, so I was 7 years old when I first went to the Texas Roadhouse. My mom used to um give me fast food like pretty quickly or something like that. I usually get fast foods for like 2 times a week. But now it's time to stop. Now it's time for me. My mom was like, now it's time to stop sheltering him. So, um, yeah, back in early of 2011, I was well behaved. I didn't really care what other people were thinking. I didn't really care. I just moved on with my family. I just ate my dinner. It was like so good. My whole family went there, and it was like so good. And I enjoyed the atmosphere of being here. Um, I actually like the other things too. They actually surprised me of all things that are necessary, secure to be around. Yeah, yeah. 2000, the early of 2011 was like so great. I actually like that idea. Um, I went to a restaurant before and I did pretty good. Well, except that I have to go to the bathroom. I usually get nervous around the restaurant, but I told my mom, can I go to the bathroom? Can I use the restroom? And my mom said, yes, you may. And I walk a little bit close. I just walk like I just went there um, and I had a good time. And I was ready to still eat my dinner and I ate a whole lot of my dinner. It was like so good. I can't remember what I got. I think I got like mac and cheese and some chicken, maybe I think. I'm not really sure. Um, I may have to look it up what Texas Roadhouse has in menu. All right, Texas Roadhouse. All right, so okay, so here it is. Starters and appetizers. I used to have. Let me see what kind of food I used to have. Does it have the? Does it have the kids meal? I don't know. Does it have the kids meal? Does it actually have the um? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, I used to have that Kraft macaroni and cheese, and I used to have the grilled chicken. I like that too. I actually got I can't remember if I got like grilled chicken or chicken tenders. I actually I actually my nana wants me to try the grilled chicken, but I like it. It's okay. Yeah, it was like it's like a good time. I actually like this kind of ideas that I actually like. Can't remember what drinks I used to have. Can't remember what drinks. I'm not talking about the. I can't remember. I actually had a. No, no, not cocktails or beers. Some people do that, but I just had juice. That's all I did. I just had a juice. Juice. Yeah. Yeah, juice was Texas Roadhouse was a great time. I can't remember when's the last time I've been there. I think it was like 2015 or 2018 or 2019. I can't tell when's the last time I've been. I can't tell when's the last time I've been there. I have to look it up. All right, Waffle House. Don't you know about the Waffle House? Check it out now. Waffle House Inc. is an American restaurant chain with more than 2,100 locations in 25 states in the United States. Excuse me. Most of the locations are in the South, where the chain is original cultural icon. I didn't re- I think back in 2020, I think it was like September, I actually went to Waffle House and I actually got some things that I actually like. It was pretty random that I got from Waffle House. Yeah, Waffle House was like pretty good. I might show you the menus of a Waffle House that they actually have. It was like September 2020, September 20. Yeah. All right, so where is it? Yeah, Columbus, Indiana is my home. Yeah. I used to have the I used to have the burger. I used to like that one. Yeah, that's I guess I had other things too. Yeah, all of them are above. Definitely. Yeah, I might go to Waffle House pretty soon, but tomorrow I'm having Subway, which is going to be described. Yeah, okay. Domino's. Okay. Don't you know about Domino's? Can't you check it out now? Delivery, carry-out chain offering a wide range of pizza plus chicken and other sides. Okay, so when I got for Domino's, I think I went to Domino's since like 2020. I actually tried Domino's since like 2010 or 11. Can't really tell. I'm gonna look up the menu about the Domino's pizzas. All right, the Domino's pizza menu. Okay. I used to have that pasta too. Right. I used to have this kind of pizza. We used to have it around like 2000 and like I think it was like a probably like September 2020. I used to get have the Domino's pizza. I just got a regular pizza and I also got the pizza with a lot of things. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So yeah. I used to have the pizza with deluxe. I like that too. Okay, so let me look at the chicken. I don't believe I was gonna get the chicken one time, but my mom said it's too much money, so I don't know. So I don't remember having the chicken or no, not the chicken. I don't remember having the sandwiches from Domino's. I used to have the chicken Alfredo. That was good too. I got it one time, and I actually um, I just had a Coke. That's just all I'd had. All I had. Yeah, Domino's wasn't that bad too. All right, Little Caesars. The last time I've been to Little Caesars was like probably August, I think. I don't know. So we used to go to Little Caesars like back when we moved to a new apartment back in 2018. We used to buy a lot of the Little Caesars. Back in we brought Little Caesars in school. I saw Gage Anderson with the pizza box with which says Little Caesars, and I was looking at him like I wasn't really in the mood for pizza right now. I wasn't really hungry back in the day. It was still school time during the it was all people wearing masks, all that stuff. Don't you know about Little Caesars? So check it out now. Carryout chain featuring chicken wings and signature breadsticks and pizza tossed for house made dough. All right, let me look at Little Caesars. Oh, the Little Caesar has that pretzel crust too. I was gonna say that too in that other video too. Excuse me again. That's not helping. Sorry. I'm looking at a different one too. I remember having the extra most best thin crust pepperoni. I remember having that. I remember having that too. Hmm. Okay, so that's the. I need to see something else besides just that. Um, not looking at Facebook. I know that Facebook is just gonna confuse me. Yeah, yeah, Facebook is just gonna confuse me. Definitely. Okay, I'll just look later. That's fine. All right, Captain D's. Don't you know about Captain D's? Check it out, please. Fast, casual seafood restaurant chain serving fish and seafood dishes, plus sides and desserts. All right, so to Captain D's about story time. I used to have Captain D. I used to have Captain D's. My grandma and grandma used to. My grandma and grandpa used to order Captain D's a long time ago. Back in the other video that I posted on my old channel, which is unknown channel, which is pretty old, obviously. And so, my Nina and Papa order Captain D's a lot, because they have nothing else to eat. They usually make like sloppy joes. They usually order Captain D's online. Uh, I used to they started to do that until like 2013, I think. I could be wrong, but they probably know better than I do. So, like, definitely. Yeah, they probably know better than I do. I think they took place back in 2013. I started to eat fish like this, and I actually like it. It's good. Yeah, I like the fish too. I also got the jalapeno poppers, and it was like so good. I used to have I used to have those kind of balls. I'm sorry. Yeah, those poppers were so good. Yeah, I actually like the poppers too, and I actually like the fries too. Captain D's is like so similar to Long John Silver's almost, except the Long John Silver's is almost pretty much different. It's not the same as Captain D's, but it's also the same as how they look. It's definitely to be honest with you, my mom just refers up Captain D's because my mom doesn't really like my mom doesn't like my mom doesn't really agree with Long John Silver's. I used to get there one time and it was like so good. Trust me, it's the same one, but the fish, but the fries just looks wet, and the fish looks okay, but it tastes so different, which is most people don't really mind. It's definitely most people just eat there for shrimps, and other stuff, definitely. All right, Long John Silver's. I used to go there since like one time. I can't remember what it is. I think it was like 2019, I believe. Um, don't you know about Long John's? Check it out now, please. Long John Silver's is an American fast food restaurant that chain that specializes in seafood. The brand's name is derived from a noble treasure island by Robert Louis Stevenson, in which the pirate Long John Silver is one of the main characters. Okay, so this is the same as the Captain D's, but the food just looks so different because the fries just looks wet, because my that's what my mom doesn't really like about them, is just the fries just look so wet. I and most foods kind of look wet. Kind of looks wet to me. Captain D's doesn't look very wet. But it tastes but the Long John Silver's just tastes so darn different. I'm not even kidding, dude. Most people don't like it, and some people do. Most people usually eat for shrimps, but I don't know if I want to go there again. My mom absolutely hates that Long John Silver's because the fries just look so darn wet. Oh, excuse me. The only person who likes Long John Silver's is actually um probably my grandpa, which is known as my papa. I don't know why I call my grandpa papa. I don't know why, but I still do that, but okay. All right, next one. China. Chinese is its famous restaurants ever. Go check it out. This is me with a shocked face. Okay, so I used to go to that Chinese place all the time. I used to go to that Chinese restaurant. Uh, I used to get the rice all the time. The thing that has been taking place since like I think it was like 2019 that I started to have Chinese food. I used to have that Tai Pai chicken rice. I started to try that since like 2018 of probably March of 2018. Yeah, definitely. Has like peas and carrots and corn. I actually still eat those. I ate those recently. It was like so good. Okay, what are all these? This is what Diamond wrote. I am bored, which is bored the wrong way. You know, bored doesn't have two R's. Yeah, she has spelling problems, man. Haven't seen this girl for a while. I wish I can see her again. But she probably doesn't want to see me again. That's fine. I don't mind if she. I don't really care. She doesn't really. I'm not forcing her to see me again. I really don't want to be that guy to force. I'm not that person to do that. So yeah, yeah. It's all. But I used to eat those kind of with the chicken on a stick. I when I was like actually that was like taking place back in like 2010 actually um actually 2008 sorry when I was like 4 years old I used to love those chicken on a stick. I used to run around with it. uh I usually sit down. I usually don't stay still like very much. I usually walk around and maybe run a little bit if I have to get. I can run and eat my food at the same time. It's like definitely challenging for me. It's actually it's actually looking forward to running around with a chicken on a stick. I used to eat those things as a kid. That's all I got. I used to eat the rice too. It was like so wonderful how it tastes. That's all it is. So sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, like back in 2010, I used to eat those chicken with the rice and the chicken on a stick again. And this time I sat down and I was minding on my own business like a human being would do. Yeah, that's all of those good memories, man. I actually like those kind of memories. All right, that took a long time to discover, so I'm gonna move on to the next assignment. Okay, so this was made from for the main idea from the U.S. history concept map activity Quinn. Okay, so this was made from Miss. Wait, oh, I thought this was made from Mrs. Mr. Kuhn, or was made from Mrs. Huber. So I did not realize that. So this is the concept map activity. I did not know which one was. Can't even tell if it's from child development related or U.S. history related. So yeah, that's definitely it. All right, so let's get into it. Subtopic. I am a kind of person, and I like to have my peace sometimes whenever I have a busy day, like right now I'm doing. And I also like to spend more quality time with my family and friends. And I am also a respectful. I am also a respectful kid with no drama or whatsoever. My favorite sport is bowling. I used to play basketball when I was a kid, but I got interested into bowling, so I tried it and it was good. And I get more spares and sometimes strikes. Happiness is a new rich. Inner peace is a new success. Health is a new wealth. Kindness is a new cool. Those are all the quotes that have been taking place. There's a bowling with the shoes, with your bowling shoes, to wear your shoes always. All right, subtopic. All right, this is the actors in these. This is friendly. All right. I describe myself as really friendly all time when people want to see me and they want to hang out and stuff like that. but it is cruelly kind to let them be your own world and sense of humor. I like to make videos and I'm really good at it, and I like to edit things and work at the same time. But it is cruelly on when my videos arrive. I also describe myself as funny as and being a jokester sometimes, not often. And I also like to joke people and tell jokes and stuff like that, and not mean ones, because I am just a love of God. I also like to work out and get my body in shape because I'm a little overweight, and working out can get me more strength. This is why I took strength in agility class and in weight training this year, this second semester. Um, okay, so weight training is like one semester away, just one semester. If you want to take it again, then you can take it again for extra credit too. All right, so this is the giraffe kissing. I I did not know what she think of that. I did not she didn't even realize that it was a school inappropriate session. You know, just put a giraffe kissing. You know, it's like so hilarious. I thought she wasn't gonna notice, but definitely. Okay, so this was made from U.S. history class. This was made from Mr. Kuhn didn't even look at it. Right. All right. Who is this artist on this cartoon? Dr. Seuss. I spelled Seuss wrong. Did I? Let me know. Leaders of what two countries are depicted in the drawing? Germany and Japan. What is the cartoon attempting to get people to do? Joining the army and listening guidance. 1919. Germany had to accept blame for WWI. Predict the response. They have no say in religion after the phrase has been sent to. 1933. Adolf Hitler becomes Chancellor of Germany once. They had more to living space to be a part of the country. 1935. Hitler announces an expansion, a lot members. They have consisted the Heer Army for the protection. 1938. Hitler wants to achieve terms for Anschluss. Hitler was born in Austria, and so that makes him unique. Obviously, 1939, World War II officially begins. New British Prime Minister has announced the whole war is going on. Like the whole war is just going to go on. The World War II that has been officially had came for a long time. It's been taking a lot of place all those times. Okay, so the trenches bubbles were made by U.S. history class, which is made by Quinn. All right, so Mr. Kuhn, trenches bubbles. All right, source one, source hashtag one. All right, so trenches were trenches were long. In the middle was no one's land. The beside has to be taken in developing medical problems. They can determine the cross of attackers coming ahead of the war. Explaining one word. This is the link that you can watch. Source 2. From October 1914 to March 1918, British, French, German, Russian, and Ottoman forces fought in trenches dug about 7 feet deep to closing point, and 6 wide feet to the ground. Source 3. Aside from the typical threats of war, soldiers were also dying due to miserable conditions. Unwashed men and dead bodies are ashamed to a shocked soldiers arriving for the first time. Source 4. Soldiers carry their chores and try to catch sleep, but constantly they had the opportunity. Soldiers on the front line were far away from home and their families returned. Source 5. They will put fire under here and they cook their food there. They also waste management system of where to go to the bathroom of their privacy on a regular basis. Source 6. NCOs would always also take the time and expect them for advertisement. Sorry guys. In uniformity were heavily enforced, and improperly dressed soldiers were surrounded for the campaign war. Okay, so this was made for my free time. Uh, Actually, this was made um for myself, obviously. Not I'm actually the current owner, so yeah. First summer I like to do is going to the park. Second summer I like to do is going to Arizona. Third summer I like to do is going to Connecticut. I didn't even go to Connecticut, so Connecticut. I didn't even go there. I didn't even go to that place, so I didn't even go to that Connecticut place in the first place. Going to Arizona. I haven't been to Arizona for so long. Right. Also going to the park. Um okay, so I can still go to the park too. The first summer I like to do is stay up all night. The fifth summer I like to do is have a dance. Sixth summer I like to do is go into food places like restaurants, for example. Seventh summer I like to do is being an actress. Eighth summer I like to do is filming videos. Ninth summer I like to do is eat pizza. Not all the time though. Tenth summer I like to do is doing gymnastics, even though that I suck at it. Alright, so Serial Station 4. Think about the date of December 1st, 2020 or November 3rd, 2020. This date is 6 weeks ago on a school day. Alright, so Adrian's story, time. Alright, so in the morning, what was I doing? Photography class, English class, feed Jay and never telling him and my cat. Lunch period, Jay drops me back up at school. Psychology class. Class starts at 12:50, but I have arrived lots. I get to Wood Alone Public Library to check out my email. Track practice. Jay picks me up for the track practice. Alright, I'm going to show you the other one too. Okay, so serial time is December 1st, 2020. So I did this earlier, so 7:45 to 9:13. English class, 9:13 to 10:30. Advisory class, or 10:30 to 11:45. Jewelry class, 11:45 to 12:57. Earth space class, 12:57 to 1:45 to is resource. 1:45 to 2:33 is math class. 2:33 to 3:15 is development. Right? 3:16 to 400 for 4 o'clock. Sorry if I said 400. Social studies class. 400 4 I don't know why I keep saying 4 o'clock and 5:20 resource. 5:20 to 6:45 is responsibilities. That's all I wrote from here. It wasn't saying about my daily routine, but I can fit in response all time. Okay, so the body proportions of toddlers. So this is week 7. They just made it today. So all right. So the body proportions of a 2-year-old are not those of an adult. So this is him right there, an adult. At 24 months of age, a toddler's head is a little more than 1/5 of his or her total height. So this is what 2-year-olds look like. Yeah, 2-year-olds usually get potty trained, and they usually learn how to walk. They usually get more times of any things like that. All right, any adult's head is 1/8 of his or her height. Fun fact: superheroes are often depicted as 8.5 heads tall with bigger chests and longer legs. This is Superman, and this is I don't know what she is, but all right. At 24 months, toddler's chest and abdomen measurements are about the same circumference by the 30 months. The chest is larger than the abdomen. As the child matures, the difference between chest and abdomen size becomes even greater. Adult, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, and a 1 year. This is how tall they are. Meeting nutritional needs for toddlers, 11.2. Objectives explain how the child's eating experiments changes during the toddler years. They need to learn manners and all that stuff. Describe the nutritional needs of 1 to 2 years old toddlers. The 1 to 2 year toddlers. Develop a meal plan that meets the nutritional needs of the 2 or 3 year old toddlers. Identify common feeding problems that might occur during the toddler years and give examples of possible ways to solve these problems. Vocab, table foods, foods prepared by the entire family. Complementary, solid foods that provide the nutrients infants and toddlers need in addition to the breast milk, formula, or whole cow's milk. Oils, fats that are liquid at room temperature, food allergy, an abnormal response to a food triggered by the body's immune system. Eating experiences change in the toddler's years. Toddlers make the transition for breast or formula feeding to eating a variety table foods with their new tastes and textures. This is all the knives, forks, and a spoon. It's all your eating habits. That's how you eat. Pound for pound, toddlers have lower caloric intake needs than infants. The importance of good nutrition through a balanced diet means everybody needs to count. Toddlers' appetites decrease as their physical rate of growth slows. Instead of parents feeding them every few hours, toddlers are feeding themselves and joining the families for meals. Toddlers' self-feeding skills improve as they learn to use a cup and a spoon instead of their fingers. Because their fine motor skills are not mature, toddlers can be messy eaters too. Yeah, they even babies too. They just use their fingers. But kids, when they get older, they have to use their spoons and forks. Obviously. Figure 11.9. Preparing table foods for toddlers. Okay, last one I'm gonna do for this part. The part for his part. Avoid adding salt or sugar to the food served to toddlers. Parents can separate the toddler's serving for the dish before adding these for other family members. Because toddlers don't want to eat too much sugar or salt. That kind of makes them a little bit sick. So you don't want to do that to your child or anything like that. They can eat a little bit of candy, but they cannot eat salt. I don't think it's right for babies to eat. Cook and refrigerate all foods properly. Continue to introduce new foods at 5-day intervals to check for allergies and tolerances. Mash foods or cut them into bite-sized pieces for toddlers. Yeah, just do that for toddlers so it's more easier to do them for them. Offer toddlers 6 offerings of food. 6 offerings of food. Meals and snacks per day. Use the toddler-sized plate to avoid overwhelming the toddler with too much food. All right, so this is going to be stopping this first part. So, hope you guys understand, and I have all the assignments to read. So, if you guys have any questions, just wait. Where's my screen? Where's my screen at? Oh, there it is.